my friends. All right, today is Friday, April 16, 2021, which means there's no school Saturday and there's no school Sunday. Woohoo! All right, this week we learned about the letter Q. The letter Q says qua, qua, qua. The number 19, the 1 and the 9 next to each other. We learned about positional words, up, down, in, out, in front of, behind, in between. And we learned about the rainforest habitat. All right, let's check out our story for today. All right, our story for today is called Sloth Slept On. Says missing. If found, please return to the zoo. Oh no, Sloth is missing. He wasn't like any other creature we had ever found in our backyard before. We asked him his name. We asked what he was doing up in our tree. But there was no answer. He was just asleep. What a silly sloth. How'd he get in their backyard? We had lots of questions, so we set off to find some answers. Look at, they put him in the wagon sleeping. And look, there's the zoo poster that says return to the zoo if you find him. See why it's important to learn your letter names and sounds? Because then you can read the posters. First, we asked Dad what he thought, but he was too busy. We looked in all the books we could find. They were full of pictures and words and places and things, but there was nothing that looked like our new friend. And look, on the newspaper, it's talking about the sloth. It lost the sloth. And they're looking inside of books to see what it is. They don't know what kind of an animal it is. We knew he wasn't an elephant. He didn't have a trunk. He wasn't a tiger either. He didn't have any stripes. He wasn't a horse or a bear. He let out a loud snore. He was still asleep. Perhaps he didn't belong in our backyard at all. Maybe he had traveled a very long time from somewhere very far away. Sloth's still sleeping. Maybe from space. Do you think he's from space? No. Maybe he was a pirate who had been sailing the seas and was sleepy from all of his adventures. Do you think he's a pirate? Nah, that'd be kind of cool though, huh? He might even be a brave knight who was exhausted from spending all his time fighting dangerous dragons. Do you think he's a knight? No. Look, the rainforest book. He's not an elephant or an astronaut or a pirate or a knight. He's an animal called a sloth. We learned that our friend usually lives in the beautiful rainforests of Central and South America. This sloth is a type called a three-toed sloth, who uses his strong grip to stay in the trees. Sloths move very, very slowly. Yes, that's what it says. The sloth is a very sleepy animal. He can sleep hanging in a tree for up to 20 hours a day. Sometimes a sloth lives in the same tree in the rainforest for years at a time. The rainforest has all things that a sloth likes to eat best, such as leaves, fruit, twigs, and even bugs. See how the words are? I had to read them going sideways and wiggly and upside down. Silly story. The rainforest sounded wonderful. We decided that there was only one thing to do. We found a nice big box and used all the stamps we could find. We packed them up some lovely leaves to eat and toys for the journey. They're going to ship them to South America. We were so happy the sloth had come all the way from the rainforest to visit. We would miss him a lot, but we were glad that he would be waking up back where he belonged. There he is, flying to South America on the airplane. Deep in the rainforest, the sloth finally stirred. He had been having the most wonderful sleep. He slowly lifted his head, looked around, and said, "Uh-oh. Excuse me, which way to the zoo?" Oh no! They shipped him to the rainforest in a different country. He's not gonna go back to the zoo, poor guy. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed our story. I know that sloths do like to eat or sleep tons and tons, and then they pretty much just wake up, and when they move, they do move very slowly. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our purple book. So this week we've been working on the letter Q. So we're going to open up our purple book to the letter Q. Q, where are you? Queen, Q for queen. So we're going to go ahead and take our pencil. We're going to trace our uppercase Q's. And then we're going to write our uppercase Q's. And then we have to color our queen. So go ahead and get any color crayon you want, and let's color our queen. I'm going to color yellow. And then we've got to turn our book over, so this is what it should look like. Our Q's are all done. We're going to close our book, turn it to the back, and we're going to find our lowercase Q's, one page at a time. Our lowercase Q, and it's right there. It's on page 7-8, 7-8. So take your pencil, you're going to trace your lowercase Q's, and then you're going to write your lowercase Q's all by yourself. We're writing 3 of them. And the picture is a quilt. A quilt is a blanket that someone makes for you, usually out of old blankets or old clothes or old towels, something like that. So it's very meaningful to you. So there we go, my friends. So we did our lowercase Q's, and then we colored our quilt. Put your purple book in a safe place. You're going to use it next week. All right, now you're going to do your number 19 worksheet. First things first, write your name up at the top. And then you're going to trace your 19s, the 1 and the 9, right next to each other. You're going to trace all the 19s. And then we're going to write 3 19s all by yourself right here. 3 of them, just 3. 1 and a 9, scoot over, 1 and a 9, scoot over, 1 and a 9. Just like that. Now we have to color 19 squares. So go ahead and get your crayon, and we're going to color 19. Let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then let's do 19 circles. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. We made it. Look at that. We did it all. All right, go ahead and put this in your homework for your communication folder. You're going to be turning that in. Last worksheet, and then you guys get to have the weekend. All right, first things first, write your name at the top. This week we have been practicing writing our numbers. So write your name at the top, and then you're going to get your pencil and you're going to trace your numbers. So we have 1, 2, we got to trace number 3, 4, 5, 6, trace number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, trace number 12, 13, 14, trace number 14, 15, 16, trace number 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I want you to circle number 19 because I want to see who watches the videos. So only the people who watch the videos will know to circle number 19, and you're going to get a special surprise when I get this back. All right, my friends, I'm so proud of you. Put this in your communication folder. I will be taking a look at it. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.